All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Space Brothers, episode 23. You're going to Houston, Mutta,
Yeah,
again. And this time...
We've made contact.
Yeah, exactly. We have made contact. You're not quite an astronaut yet. There's still one more final step, but you're there.
Yeah, this is a big part of then probably connecting with the kind of leading space program, getting a little bit more training, a little bit more hands-on, just general stuff.
Yep.
Getting to maybe go through more of a direct like connection with NASA people. But yeah, Hibito, you're gonna see him. This is it. Like you
Not
guys
just
are
as a visitor.
doing your dream. Like this is it. He's gonna be right alongside you, and you know he's the main character, so he's probably going to become an astronaut.
Oh yeah, he is.
But even in that in between stage where you're not both astronauts at the same time, you're gonna be in the same places potentially. Like just getting to talk about all this stuff, and it won't be just a dream. It will be like wait, it's a potential reality right in front of us.
They are the Space Brothers, even though Mutta hasn't gone to space yet.
Exactly.
And I'm really excited to see them now be kind of together on this journey.
Yeah.
Rather than it being something where Mutta is needing to catch up to Hibito.
Same. So yeah, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this.
宇宙飛行士を選ぶ最終試験のため、アメリカ・ヒューストンに行く8人。その最後の一枠に私は滑り込んだ。
Yeah.
That silhouette wasn't nearly big enough.
父、45度。
Oh, the size of the geometry of their cake.
母、
90 degrees. Dang. That's a lot of cake. 15 degrees.
俺。
22. And those cakes are so light and fluffy that they barely have any substance to stand on. Yeah.
が確保。なんかいろいろおかしいよね。
Yeah.
See,
角度とか。
that was also the consolation cake, but
歌だな。
ケーキの角度は日頃の働きに比例する。
right.
Yes.
重いわお父さんの言葉
くそ。行くまでバイトでもするしかねえな。
Right. However, the trip isn't for a while. Like,
It's
he's not
still a bit
going to
before I
Houston
head out.
for, a few months or something,
Right.
The holidays.
でもなんかね。季節は冬。
You could buy another one.
アルバイト情報誌にはやはりクリスマス絡みの。
I feel that.
Okay. But
Well,
that
that
could
is
work.
one of the easiest times to get hired if you're going for a low-end job.
Well, and especially if you aren't wanting something permanent.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. A seasonal gig.
Yep.
That was like my in to becoming just generally employed was holiday employment.
Right.
They're
Get
like
yourself-
desperate.
Get yourself hired and then prove that you are a better employee than the regulars.
Yep, exactly.
こういう仕事は。
And it sucks because then you have to grind
思っ
during
てい
the
たのにも
holidays.
かかわらず。
Yeah, but it's
ど
worth
うに
it.
か雇ってもらえたのはケーキ売りよりもっとクリスマスど
Oh
真
my
ん
God.
中
No
Yes.
way.
まさにサンタクロー
Clearly a fantastic Santa.
Mall Santa.
スからには本物のサンタクロースの顔に泥を塗るわけにはいかない。やってやろうじゃねえか。
Bro's got the bushiest eyebrows.
願い事を言ってごらんお嬢ちゃん。
本物のサンタに合わせ
Damn.
じゃあ
I'll send an email.
はーい写真撮りますはいチーズ
Very disappointed look on the kid's face, yeah.
試験に落ちた検事からも連絡がない。私も未だにメールを出せず。やっぱ落ち込んでんのかな。検事。
No, he's getting time with his family during the holidays.
お疲れ様南波くんまた明日もサンタよろしくねはい今日の分
ありがとう。
Oh wow, getting paid by the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
世のサンタはみんな苦労してん
very
だな。
low pay. Bro got paid like $40 basically.
Yeah, and this is in
20
the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
久しぶりお父さん
Oh, cool. Getting to see some of the other characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
やっぱり怒ってる
お父さん。
いやただ理解でき
Ah, the smart protege son that could have done something that he wanted to do, but instead he's like, I'm gonna be an astronaut.
僕の部屋を見てもらえれば分かってもらえると思ってさ。
Ah.
作ったのかこれ。
That's so cool.
父さんの書いた本以外はほとんどそっち系か。
Oh.
有利。これがお前の理想か。
That's so cool. So his
Okay.
father was an author
Right.
and maybe had to waver a bit in what he wanted to write about, whereas he's getting to write about.
消してください。
なるほど。
That's a good
君
Christmas
の願いは
wish.
きっと叶うよ。
本当？じゃあセロリもそれから人参で。
No, one thing, and that's a lot.
Maybe if you're very good.
疲れた。心が痛む。
Smart kid, knew all the names of these vegetables too.
Yeah. He had a list.
He checked twice. you
That's
know.
right.
もしもし。
Oh!
連絡遅くなりました。JAXA の鶴見です。
Ah, Surumi, yes.
Okay.
なんで選ばれなかったんですか。僕が残されたのに彼が残らないっていうのはなんかこう不自然で、きっとケンジもそう思ってるんじゃないかと。
君たちは何というかいいコンビだな。そういう仲間意識の強さが君たちは評価されたんだ。真壁君も君と全く同じことを聞いてきたよ。
Wow.
よ、真壁君も。
Oh, that's amazing.
So then,
Yeah, he was sent another letter afterwards.
真壁君も同じ勘違いをしてたみたいだね。
Wow.
okay. Wow. Okay.
That's so cool.
Oh.
Oh, Yuri. Oh.
3 different times.
Oh, I was completely wrong about the read here. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's why he's disappointed. He's like that you weren't doing this. Yeah.
自分はやっぱりこっちだって思ったんです。
Right. To
Okay.
write fiction about science fiction and all that stuff. Yeah.
最後にあんなに頑張って成績を上げたんだい。
Because he
聞いて
wanted
も
to try
よ
his
かったん
best.
じゃないのか。
ねえ、あれは選ばれたくて必死になったわけじゃなくて、
To show him that I could have done
ここ
it.
で
Yeah.
もし一番になれたとしたら、なんだってやれると思ったからです。
Nice. Prove it to himself.
Yeah.
うん、そうだね。なんだってやれるね、君なら。さよなら。
Sayonara.
Okay, just like that. All right, cool. So Makabe's still going.
Yeah.
All right.
あれはあくまで想像だけど、
Right.
必ずいるって信じてるよ。JAXA の宇宙科学研究本部がアメリカの
Whoa, cool.
一番氷の薄いところから侵入して海中の生態系を探査するすごい計
That'll be
All right.
fun.
画初の地球外生物の発見になるかもしれない。僕もそれに加わりたくてさ。
Sure, realistically, if there was to be any life that would have been like preserved by just the cold temperatures.
ずっと怖かったんですが、今ようやく気づきました。僕は自分の父には逆らえますが、自分のやりたいことには逆らえません。
Cool.
Yeah, they've taken too deep a hold. Yeah.
もしいつか有利の手で史上初の地球外生物を発見できたら、そいつに有利、お前の名前を
Nice.
Ah, that's a blessing if I ever heard one.
Yep.
Also bringing up,
the idea of
extraterrestrial life as well, given our, first scene in the whole dang series,
Yep, and this is in the future and all that stuff.
Yeah, let your imagination run wild.
Mm-hmm. Who knows what's out there?
Cool. Very fun. Dang, a natto enjoyer. Very cultured.
こうやって見ると食べ物ネタばっかりだな今年も。まあいいや。お父さん、これ今年の日記。
Oh.
置いてね。今度また取りに来るから。
Okay.
私はいろんな人に出会ったよ。
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
リカ、日記を書いてくれないか。父さんちょっと入院。
Oh, okay.
So she was giving these to him when
Yeah, just
when
while
he
I'm
was
stuck
alive.
here.
I'd love to know what you're doing,
Yeah.
毎日がどんな日だったのか。それだけ知りたいんだよ。
It'd be so hard as a
Oh, yeah.
kid, just like
まで書くね。
That little promise.
And she's keeping it beyond the hospital and
Oh, yeah.
to infinity and beyond.
I'll also be able to tell him about your trip to space once you finally go.
たい焼き2個ください。1個はカスタードで。
はいよ。
Ooh. Hey.
Bite
Wow.
from each.
Alternating between
Nice.
the bean and the custard. That's a someone that loves fried food.
Yeah.
ほら、ないの？
すげえな、パワーが。
聞かないときはいつもこんな感じ。
自分でこぼした牛乳、ちゃんと拭きなさい。
Did she just find out that he's going to Houston?
Probably, yeah. Oh, you gonna say the thing? Yeah. Papa!
出た、カペ。
パパはすぐ帰ってくるよ。ムックンに言ってあげなよ。
ムックカペ
Cafe!
ありがとう、ふーちゃん。嬉しいな。
Oh.
よーし、やる気出てきた。カペるよ、俺。は減る一方だし、ケーキとかピザの角度はどんどん鋭利になっていくよ。
食べやすくていいじゃん。
Wakabe.
Always looking on the bright side.
You are a very unique person.
最終試験が2ヶ月後ということが分か
2
り、
months. Yeah, that's
私
a
はみんなより
ways
先に
away.
ヒューストンへ行くことにした。
You gotta hang out with your brother.
この面倒でも見ながら、どうせならジョンソンスペース。
And not have to pay rent. Hey.
Right. Get regular slices of pizza.
最終試験はなぜ2ヶ月後なのか。
That is a good question. Oh.
Nice.
みんなで打ち上げを見られるようにと。
兄の
Very
ムッタ君もいることだし、せっかくアメリカまで行くんだからって理事長がね。
そう。
Yeah, they were even thinking that detailed and specific.
理事長、優しいな、ジャクさ。余計なことしやがって。
Right, but you gotta meet up with Hibito before they lift off.
みんなと一緒に打ち上げを見るということは、
Gotta
み
celebrate
んなに
in
見られ
person.
るわけだよ。弟に完全に先を越されてしまった。
Just like, I've seen plenty of that,
Yeah.
な、ケンジ。ヒューストンで待って
Yeah,
る
you're
ぜ。
still an American superhero.
Right.
At least as far as celebrity status goes.
カペ、
Hey.
カペ。
Cafe.
私たちは気づいていた。我々が宇宙飛行士に近づくたびに、
All right. A manly clasp.
Yes, exactly. Predator handshake. There's Elvis looking bastard. You ran out of money. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
ちょっと。
Hey,
チャージよね。
spot me your J-Pass, you
Just
know,
a few
like
bucks,
no,
you know, yeah.
I mean a lot. Oh man, those cards though are the best.
Yeah.
Because you'll just re-up them at all these little kiosks there, and you just go bring, bring. And because it like barely costs anything to use the train, like it's so like efficient to get around like all over the area.
I just recently used the Seattle transit system for the first time, and it's great.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's probably...
It's more like we finally got something of decent note over here.
Right, exactly.
Kinda.
Basic competence.
Yeah.
Yay. Nice.
I'm going to space. I'm
Yep.
going to space. Awesome.
Okay. Still got your cowboy hat.
Still got the hat and everything. Yep.
Hey.
Hey, Apple.
Hey, Apple. You haven't keeled over dead yet, huh?
ちゃんはちゃんと選ばれてまたここに戻ってくるって。
Good to see ya.
そんなこと言ってたっけお前。あれ言ってなかった
Oh.
しまった。お
I thought it. Damn.
Classic family.
期限ギリギリのキムチとか。Yes!
Yes, I am.
Exactly.
All right.
The brothers have reunited.
The brothers have reunited. The other brothers are going to be continuing their bro, like, you know, deal, like, into space.
Because of course he was
of course they are.
That would be like...
It was a pretty good twist, though. I bought it. Like,
yeah, because I'm thinking, like, okay, there's either, you know, an oversight that, like, oh, that maybe happens. Or
what I thought it was going to be was there was going to be a disaster at one point, and they'd have to bring in a bunch of, like, replacement people, you know?
Sure, yeah.
But usually there's not that many people actually on an individual craft, so, you know.
Or, you know, specifically just decided, you know what? No, I need to spend time with my family.
Sure, yeah. And even then, just the, like, having the phone calls of being like, hey, I got to space, you know? Like,
yeah.
It was awesome. All right, okay. He's been accepted.
Yep.
Makabe's accepted too. Yuri backed out of the whole thing.
Right.
Because it was actually his father's desire that he did go into the space program. And he got accepted and was the best for his team and chose not to because he wants to write sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yes!
Or
let's go!
Or discover, you know, alien life.
Right, or yeah,
okay.
Or at the very least write about it and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. That's
Way
so
to go.
cool.
And
so this all sets up the reason as to why Makabe is able to go. He did get to spend plenty of time with his family because he expected he wasn't going to go. But yeah, Rura or Kape. As,
right, exactly.
The phonetic sounding bit
and
of it is. Yeah.
Mutta still doesn't know what that means. So he's just like, okay, that's what we're doing.
Yep.
But he adopts it all the same. I gotta say, though, I love the detail that he gets back home to his parents and, oh, you succeeded on a test. Cool. But, like, are you, like, making any money?
Where's the money? Like, are you getting paid? Like, well, no, I'm not technically an astronaut yet. I have to go to Houston. So
you're saying you no money? Like, rent.
Rent? Yeah. If your promises were crackers.
My daughter would be fat. You know.
I love so much the real just 30-something like experience that they're trying to convey here with Mutta. The subtle, like, hey, get a job as they feed him less and less and less of, like, even treats and stuff. Obviously, we're talking, like, they are allowing him to eat, but it's the, hey,
but all the good stuff, if you're talking about more than rice and beans, you know, that's...
yeah, get your macros, and then they're like, oh, you want Christmas cake?
Even though it's like...
Here's your slice.
Yeah.
And it falls over.
Even though it's like, no, I just did something fantastic specifically related to getting a job.
Right.
Like, a very desirable job, and they're like, but I don't see a W-2.
I don't see you becoming a doctor, lawyer, or a or an engineer. So
right, you did the engineer thing, and you know, look where that got you. So
I mean, yeah, that's the fun thing is that he is in that weird kind of position where because of his whole assault that he did there, and while that did have the story that ended up kind of covering it and stuff. He is still in that, like, if he gets looked at for references or job stuff and things like that, that still comes up probably as like, hey,
well, and also when you're looking at the like, I need a job, but like not even for 2 months because I'm heading out before then. So, it's like
I really just need to have my expenses paid for.
Right. I need some gig work, on weekends. Like that's
See, I'll tell you, Mutta, if you learn video editing, that's a lot of money to be made.
I'm going to be taking some time off. Oh, okay, cool. Because I'm going to be going to space.
Good man.
All right, okay, cool.
Head on out of there. Oh, that was great. I loved also just the joy on all the characters' faces, specifically Serika and Mutta, of just like, we're doing this.
Realizing that this is real.
Yeah. The extraterrestrial stuff being brought up by Yuri is really fun because, we're in an alternate kind of present day Earth, but from this show's perspective, it is a sci-fi, and thus we're going to have potentially actual extraterrestrial life be a part of the story, but having it be not about finding intelligent civilizations, but about like, there's just stuff out there. And it's a part that stirs the imagination.
The kinds of things where the details of it will, of course, be, fictitious, right?
Yeah.
But it's still the same kind of things that, could theoretically happen in our world, maybe.
Oh, totally.
And so it's not the, all right, we're going into some black hole or whatever, right?
No,
It's just that little bit step beyond where we are at space travel.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's exciting. That's fun.
Yep.
Having also them thinking about his brother's trip and timing it so that they'll all get to see the launch is really fun.
Yeah.
But that also shows that them being brought in here is not because they've got some mission that they need to rush them for. Or what have you.
Right. It's this is the beginning of your official process, right?
Which means being an astronaut is definitely the okay, now we put you through just constant tests all the time. Like
exactly, because I can't remember if they'd said that Hibito had been to space before or he'd just been in like, this had just been a gigantic prep time.
No, he'd been in space before. I think he went to the space station.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I think he did go to the space station.
I think they did say that, yeah.
But I think they started off really his stuff with showing that he had just like come back from a mission.
Right, hence him getting all the attention with like the news, places and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was probably a thing where it had been like a year or more of him like prepping and everything. So now Muta's in that position where his starting point was, and we'll get to see what Hibito went through Muta's perspective.
Exactly.
And that'll be really fun.
And now we have a new goal also, because they aren't, we need to go on a mission together. Yes. Right? We're both astronauts, so now we both need to be in space at the same time.
For a very long time.
For a very long time.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't, because it could just be all right, these missions require so much specific exact prep that you're basically just on the equivalent of like another shift,
You know what it also could be? This is going to be really crazy. In the opening, they kind of show them like passing ships at that one point from going from Earth to space and space to Earth. When one's mission could be over, the other one could head out, and they just might not see each other also as well
literally
for a
passing
long
like ships,
time.
like spaceships. Yeah.
Yep. That could be really interesting too.
But Appo's back in the picture, so all is well. Nothing can go wrong now because
your luck is literally firing on all cylinders here.
That
rocketing into the stratosphere.
That suffocating little amoeba is on your side.
Drooling snot goblin, just
exactly, right.
Absolute feral mangy mutt.
I get way too much joy out of Appo's little dog noises that are very clearly done by a person. Like not even being subtle about it. This ain't no, D. Bradley Baker like, shit, wait, that's a person? No. This is just someone having fun.
You think an anime can afford D. Bradley Baker?
But just
Bro's gonna come in and do rocket noises for them, save them money on the.
There's just something about seeing Appo's face that's just like, all right, and now I'm excited for Mutta to continue that bachelor life. Now away from the parents, a place where he will get proper portion sizes, and in Texas no less. So you will definitely
we got
not
to take
have
him
to
to
worry
Black's
about food.
Barbecue, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Now he is in Houston, unfortunately, so you know.
So there is that.
At least it's not Dallas, you know. Nothing from Texas, you get it.
Yeah,
but, you know.
I would love to see
Houston barbecue is actually pretty good.
I would love to see Mutta just get like more integrated in stuff, since this isn't a visit, but it's like, no, you're living here now. You know.
Right, and he came early, so if Hibito ends up going on the mission, then he'll spend a lot of time and with all the friends, with Serika, with Makabe, but then also you've got even Nita. Nita's going to end up becoming a buddy probably too.
Like, it could be something where it's they come over and they watch, you know, the rocket go up and all that stuff. And
then they watch Star Wars afterwards, you know?
Mutta turns around and he's like, okay, guys, I have spent the last 3 weeks scoping the place out. I know the good places for food. And Serika's like, I think I'm in love, right? You know, and then they all go and they just get the biggest plates of barbecue. Nita is very happy.
And then they watch Star Wars.
And then they watch Star Wars. Yeah, exactly.
That would be awesome. But yeah, this was another setup episode. We learned a little bit about Serika's whole thing with the journal and reading it for her dad. And she still does it even after he's passed. And having her little happy dance there.
Because, of course, you find out that you're probably going to be going to space. How could you not dance?
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
And the people that are around there might think that you're a total weirdo, but who cares?
Right.
You're about to be among the stars, so.
Yeah. So, the brothers are back together. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see it there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.